Okie dokie. Let me get things all transitioned over. Okay. Should be good to go. Alrighty. Welcome back! uh, Last week I had something come up, so I didn't get to stream. And later on this week, there's gonna be stuff that needs to happen too. So, uh, but last time we played, um, we finished up like the Progress facility, and well, we finished up the Progress facility before that, the time before that. Um, and then we finished up the Harbinger last time. The very spooky ship that was spooky. um, and then we got out of the Harbinger and we escaped with the Em and Hawk. And then we landed on Telos, where we were promptly arrested. Well, we weren't exactly like they couldn't prove that we did anything wrong, but they had to do some investigation onto what happened at the Progress facility. Um, but now we're released. So, yeah. And then we got like calls from both Zerka and the Thorians. Um, we're gonna be helping the Thorians this time around because light side, you know, and we don't want to deal with the greedy, the greedy corporation that has no morals. um, yeah. Uh, all right. Well, I guess we'll get started here. Um, let's see. Looking at my quest log because there's a lot. So Zerka calling was what I was talking about earlier. Um, let's see here. For the Ethorians, I will try to keep up with them. Like try to try to speak when they speak. But it may not happen. Because last time there was at least one character, I think it was like it wasn't Chodo. Was it? I think it was. I don't remember. Uh, one of them I couldn't keep up with. So I'll try a few times. If I have to like go back a little bit more, um, I may just have people just read. Might have you guys just read what is being said when the Ithorians talk. But I do like to try to like have things accessible, because that is a thing. Okay, let's see here. So we are doing the replacement restoration droid. That's what we're doing. Got it. We have agreed to help Chodo Habat, leader of the Ithorians, on the Citadel Station by delivering a valuable droid intelligence from Bay 2 of Dock Module 126. Got it. Cool. And then there's also a lot of, like, we've got some bounties and then a false Batu. So, like, these... I kind of want to do like the side missions as well. Um, I'm trying to remember if there's like a like point in like the main quests because I know that like the Zerka calling and then the Ethorians like helping out the Ethorians. I'm pretty sure that those two are like the main options to move throughout the story. and I'm going with the Ithorians, of course. Uh, but I forget if there's like a point of no return with those quests, so I might want to work on the side quests. Because like I know that like there's definitely a point of no return. But like I don't know when that is. So, so like that one, I know we have to leave Telos before you can do that one. Batono has vanished. Dol Gren's friend, Batono, has vanished. Batono used to oversee Zerka docking operations and is needed to testify to the Telosian Council. Lieutenant Gren thinks Zerka was involved, but the TFSF can't prove anything. Gren spoke to the CSD guard of the nearby Zerka docking bay, but wasn't able to learn anything. Okay, so we need to potentially try to talk to this guard, right? For at least that quest. This one, you have agreed to help the TSF Lieutenant Dolgren track down 2 escaped criminals, a Rhodian and a Devarian. Or I'm pretty sure Devaronian. There we go. Star Wars and their weird names. It's like it's how I love Star Wars for it though. It's great. I think they mentioned like Dolgren. I think they mentioned that these two might be related to the exchange. I don't remember. They're the devil-looking guys. Ah, okay. It's like, it's been a while. It's been a long while. And also, like, I don't know what all has changed with the restoration, like the restored content mod. So, I forgot to mention that in the title again. And in my... and in my notification. That's fine. Okay, so there's travelers that I could talk to. You know what? Let's go to the cantina instead of being over here. Because I think we'll get more information there. Okay. Cantina. Let me in. Promise I'm old enough. Okay. Luxa, I know her. Matu. Okay. And there's... Oop.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
Can I help you?
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
Can't say that I do.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The 2 gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the woman alone, Benok. I bet she'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Luxa, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
I don't want any trouble.
And I doubt you could cause any. Trading jabs with Luxa is hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
Well, thanks. Because, like, I know there's, like, some people that... I mean, like, everyone has their preferences. So... let's see. Mepla Duel. I think this is, like, the Pazak area. And also, like, the swoop racing. Yeah, the Race Master is right there. I guess I'll talk to her since she stood up for me. Hello, Luxa.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later.
Who are you?
If you're asking me that, beautiful, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
I'll be going now. Alright, so, nothing to talk to her about. At least not right now. Let's see. Oh. Wonderful sight, isn't it? The best of my dancers and the best I've seen in many years. Who are you? I am Datan Het, an entrepreneurial, businessman here on Citadel Station. I deal in odds and ends, stuff that Zerka and the Dobo brothers have no interest in. Odds and ends? Indeed, I run a loose business and my stock changes from day to day. Okay, could I look at your inventory, I guess? Nothing quite so plebeian as that. I believe Samhan or Dendis Dobo Dendis Dobo would be more than willing to do business with you. Alright, I'll be going now. Yes, I suspected as much. Run along now. Yeah, I think... I don't know. I don't know why they have, like, Pazak instead of Sabak, because, like... I mean... It was probably easier to, like, program potentially. Because, like, Sabak is basically just like poker. It's basically poker. It might also be that they wanted to kind of like, I don't know, they wanted like gambling but not really. I don't know. Let's see. Bartender droid, what do you have to say?
Entertainment Module 081 Cantina. How can I assist you?
What sort of entertainment do you have here?
We feature Citadel Station's most talented all-Bith band around the clock, as well as live Twi'lek dancers. You won't find any holograms here. Casual Pazak players should be able to find a friendly match in the game room. Or, if you're a bit more seasoned, we have daily tournaments with some of the best players in the Outer Rim. Cards too slow for you? Try your hand at Citadel Station's swoop track and see if you can challenge the all-time records. Last but not least, we feature only the finest cuisine and beverages from Ryloth to Coruscant.
Alright, I'll be going now. Yeah. Let's see. There's also these Telosians, and then there's the, she's unnamed. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, he's trying to sell her. Am I good at Pazak? Not really? I mean, like, I don't generally, like, play it. It's not my favorite part of these games, so... I'm okay at it. I wouldn't say that I'm good at it. Like, I can get through it. Ramana! She is being paid to work, paid to dance, not to talk. Got it.
Is there something I can do for you?
What can you tell me about Zerka?
What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is.
Telos thing? You mean the planet restoration?
Yeah, it's a long shot, considering the state of the Republic these days. Still, if it works out, the Republic may decide to start restoring other war-torn worlds. At least, that's what Zerka hopes. If we can integrate ourselves into the process, Zerka stands to make a tidy profit in the future.
I mean, as long as they don't destroy the planet. How does Zerka profit from the restoration project?
Quite a few ways. As part of the Republic contract rewarded for a planet like Telos, Zerka is allowed to use the planet's natural resources to help fund and support the project. On top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. They're liberal with the amounts of credits they throw around, even with the Republic being in the shape it's in. And of course, new planets mean new markets for Zerka products. All in all, a very good arrangement for us.
Tell me about Lorso.
Yeah, Jana Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, and then I'll move in for the kill.
How do you think she'll mess up?
She's got her hands in too many dirty little... whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
I'll be going now. I probably have to come back to him later. I'm pretty sure he has information that we need. I think the only person I haven't talked to is Mebla Duel, and I'm pretty sure she's the person playing Pizak.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizak?
Yep, she is. Okay. Perhaps later. Alright. So I guess we're going back to the docking bay. Like yeah. The shuttle docks. Okay, let's talk to the travelers, because I think that at least some of the travelers are of interest. I'm surprised there are so many people traveling with things being as dangerous as they are. I thought everyone would stay home. And then he has the same thing to say. Okay, what about this traveler over here?
I hear the refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand. I met someone who managed to escape. He didn't even want to talk about it.
Okay, well, they don't have anything to say, so I guess... Oh! So you're Habat's errand boy? Hmm? I'm helping the Ithorians, yes. So I heard. You should consider Zerka's offer. If you return the droid to Executive Lorso, she'll pay you far better than the Ithorians. It has nothing to do with money. The planet, then? You don't really think those Ithorians could do better than Zerka, do you? Actually, I do. You're a fool, then. I can tell you're too thick-headed to see through the lies they've you've told yourself. But if you have any doubt, talk to Jaina Lorso at the Zerka offices in residential... blah, 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 blah. Let's go. It would help if I did not get tongue-tied. Tongue ties are a thing. Okay. 082. 082 is where do they even have like, so they've got where is the, oh, the messages log, that's what I'm looking for. 081. He said 081, not 082. Okay. But I'm not gonna talk to Jaina Lorso, so let's see. Is it this guy down here that I need to talk to about the side quest? Let's see. Yeah, so I think it's this one. Talk to the Telos. This is Docking Bay 3. If you have no business here, please be on your way. I'd like some information about a passenger that came through here. I'm sorry, but I can't release that data to you. The confidentiality of travelers who come through our bay is one of our primary concerns. Oop. So you say, but in the past we have found it best to remain neutral in cases such as this. If indeed a criminal used our transportation, there should be more than enough evidence for the authorities without compromising an innocent passenger. Don't worry, I'll be discreet with my inquiries. The killer is dead anyway. Perhaps, even so, it will incur some expense for me to find the information you seek. How much would this expense be? I believe 25 credits would be sufficient. 25 credits it is, then. Excellent. Now, let me just bring up the passenger manifests. What was the passenger's name? Batu Rem. Very good. Yes, here it is. His departure destination was Nar Shaddaa. He was scheduled to return on a shuttle. Oh, okay. That's all the information I have. In our business, the less information we gather, the less we give out. Our passengers are doubly protected. I'll be going now. Okay, well, I just I bribed someone. Let's see. You discovered that the assassin who was disguised as Batu Rem tried to kill you and tried to kill you in the TSF station. Came to Citadel Station by way of Nar Shaddaa. There we go. Okay. He was scheduled to return on a shuttle that was already departed. Okay. So that gives us some information about the false Batu. Well, there's that. Let's talk to the Zerka officer. This is a private docking bay owned and operated by Zerka Corporation. Unless you have business here, please move along. I'm looking for a man named Batono. Doesn't sound familiar. Your best bet is to direct your inquiry to Jaina Lorso. You can find her at the Zerka offices in residential module 082. But the other guy said 081. So, what's right? Okay. You don't know, but he oversaw these docks. Look, I'm paid to guard this docking bay, not answer your questions. Inquiries about Zerka employees should be directed to the branch's executive officer. Zerka employee? Then you do know Batono. You must be mistaken. Please move along. You can tell me what you know, or I can hurt you, and then you will tell me what you know. That is a threat. I don't know if I want to threaten this guy. I'll be going now. At least for right now. We could try to talk to Jaina Lorso. But she's not gonna like me for helping the Ithorians. So I think this might be the only time where I'd be able to talk to her without her being hostile. And I could lie to her about bringing back the droid or something, you know? Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I have to go talk to Jaina Lorso. And then the escaped criminals were in the exchange. Right. Which I would have to talk to the exchange people. So I will go back for now, not talk to the Ithorian quite yet to get the droid, and go lie to Jaina Lorso to get information about Batono. Although I can also, like, let... What's his bucket? Dolgren? Dolgren. Let him know. about the Batu Rem and having come from Nar Shaddaa.
Something I can help you with?
I'd like to talk to you about the bounties.
What is it?
I found some information about Batu Rem.
The real Batu Rem or the assassin Batu Rem?
I think it was the assassin Batu Rem. I think the assassin.
Oh, what is it?
He arrived from Nar Shaddaa aboard an unmarked transport in Docking Bay 3. There we go. Yep.
Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Zerka's private dock. If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation. But Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know.
Alright, I'll be going now. Alright, well, yeah. We've got to figure out what's going on with the real Batu Rem, though. And I think, like, you can still complete these the bounty quests, like, after you leave Telos, but, like... Yeah. Oh, there's, like, a transit. I forget that there's a transit. Let me go back here. I was already almost there, but let me come back here and let's download the area map. Return to main menu. Transit to another module. We're gonna go to the Zerka Corporation. Gonna talk to them. Alright. Let's see. So I think this is Zerka. No, that is Entertainment Module 081. Zerka. I believe it's up here. Yeah, this is the Zerka offices. And then that over there is the exchange. Yeah. Okay. We'll go over here. Go talk to Zerka. See if they have any information, and if they're even willing to give me that information.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
What can you tell me about Zerka first?
Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapon systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the Restoration Project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
I guess I'll be going now. I wanted to also see Jaina Lorso.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Jaina Lorso.
Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right.
Alright, I'll be going now. So, it'll let me say that I'm here to see Jaina before I say, like, tell me about Zerka, but not the other way around. Got it. It's like, it happens. It's a game. Utility droid, mercenary, Zerka employee.
I'm glad that Zerka put a capable woman in charge of the project. I've got every faith she'll do things right.
Sure. Let's see here. Hello. Oh, yep, there they are.
Arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there.
That seems best. We wish to wait until things cool down before we attempt to seek passage off system.
For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement.
Yes, Executive Lorso, and if there is nothing else, my associate and I are eager to board the shuttle and leave the station.
Of course. I will instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Which one? And I'm wondering if they're just standing there right now. It's like if I had like a like out of bounds camera right now. Like I wonder if they would be just like sitting here, maybe like they're T-posing or something. Cuz game development, you know? Wait, you're the criminals the TSF is hunting for. I think that's our cue to get out of here. Yep. 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 All right. Okay. So we've got more information on that. And then Tono has vanished. Is something we're still looking at here.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos.
You weren't the first one to welcome me. Technically, that goes to the TSF officers. Just like they welcomed me with open arms. They even gave me a place to stay. It was great. Okay. Does the name Batono mean anything to you?
Batono? Of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities.
I don't like Gren I think mentioned that he did kind of like he wanted him to do the thing, but he wasn't exactly approved to do the thing. So let's go. He's gone missing. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him.
My reasons are my own.
I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts.
A reward?
I would be happy to have him out of Zerka's hair. He's been hard to track down. So yes, a reward would be offered.
So you could silence him?
Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces.
How would you convince him to abandon his investigation, then?
If credits are what he wants, then Zerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation. Otherwise, Zerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council.
If I find no truth to his accusations, then perhaps I will tell you.
If your conscience demands it, then by all means. Just remember, a reward is waiting for you.
Right. I don't like Zerka Corporation. At least, not
Welcome
their
back.
practices. What do you have to say about the Ithorians' complaints? Sure.
I can understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh, sure. Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns.
The planet's own resources?
We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
Alright, I'll be going now. But, like, I mean, like, technology would be good, but also, like, the way they're going about things. Because, like, if you're trying to bring life back, you need to bring life in, you know? Okay. Alright, well, I've got information on at least, the escaped criminals. Let's see, Jana Lorso claimed that Batono often spent time in the company of Ithorians on station. She also mentioned that she would be willing to reward anyone with information as to his current whereabouts. So, she knows nothing. Which, yeah. Well, she probably knows something, but that's all we could get from her. Yeah. So, I guess we're gonna... let's see, do I need to stop them before? I might have to go talk to the TSF officer. To Lieutenant Gren... Gren? Ah! My brain is, like, mixing up names and everything. It's fine. Okay. Entertainment module 081. Let's go talk to the guy so that he might be able to detain the criminals or arrest them, whichever is more appropriate.
Something I can help you with?
I'd like to talk to you about the bounties.
What is it?
I've got information about the escaped criminals.
What have you discovered?
The criminals made a deal with Jaina Lorso to be smuggled to the restoration zones.
Damn that woman. Do you have any proof?
My word is no good.
I wish that were enough. To finger Zerka, we need hard proof. As far as the killers go, we need them dead or alive. Our jurisdiction doesn't stretch out to the restoration zones. If you find anything else out, let me know.
Alright. Great. Great. I'll be going now. Cool. So then we need to go stop them then, potentially. Or try to. Let's see, they're not over here. Not over here. More than likely, they are in that shuttle bay that we can't get into. Cool. I should actually go... Let's see if I can get in here. If I can't, then, well, I'll just go back and, It's like, I'll go back and, talk to the Euthorians. This is Docking Bay 3. If you have no business here, please be on your way. What goes on here? This docking bay is privately owned and operated by the Citadel Station branch of Zerka Corporation. Any relevant inquiries should be directed to the Zerka offices in Residential Module 082. Alright, I'll be going now. Great. Alright, Zerka officer. This is the private docking bay owned and operated by Zerka Corporation. Unless you have business here, please move along. Alright, I guess I'll be going. So then, no, can't go there. Alright, Kreia, you've got force speed, right? Yeah. Give me that. Let's go. Actually, there is a module here. Okay. Transit to another module. We're going to the Euthorian compound. Alright, and then let's go talk to the Euthorians. Ooh, going all over the place. Alright. Chodo Habat, do you have anything to say about Batono? My people await your arrival at Bay 2 of Dock Module 126. Okay. Do you know anything about a man named Batono? Batona, I'm sorry to admit that the name is unfamiliar to me. I must admit I have little interaction with the other residents of this area, however. Are you sure? Lorso mentioned that he spent time here in the compound. It would not be the first time Lorso was mistaken. I assure you, I have never known of a man named Batono to spend time in our company here. I'm looking for him on behalf of Lieutenant Gren. If I can locate him, it might prove the end of Zerka. I believe what you say is true, and it gladdens me to hear that it is Lieutenant Gren who is searching for him. I am sorry that I spoke untruth to you before, Lana Verde. Indeed. Oh. Okay, but even so, you must promise me that you will tell no one about this, not even Lieutenant Gren, without Batono's permission. But maybe I'll talk to Lieutenant Gren. But I'll talk to Batono first. Yeah, I'll figure out what he has to say. Very good. You see, Batono came to us for protection, and we found him an apartment here where he could hide. You will find him in apartment C1 in the eastern portion of the residential module. I hope he will not be too angry. It's like, did I miss? I think I missed something. Yep. Alright. I'll be going now. I can read just fine, but they talk too fast. Okay. Let's go back to what they were saying. Let's see. Very good. You see, Batono came to us for protection, and we found him an apartment where he could hide. Our security technicians ensured that he would not be found by Zerka's security division. You'll find him in apartment C1 in the eastern portion of the residential module. I will give you the passkey to enter. Was this the... I think that might have been the apartment that I, broke into, but didn't actually go all the way in to, go talk to the dude. It's fine. Alright, give him my apologies for revealing his hiding place and my explanations. I hope he will not be too angry. Alright, well, let's go talk to him then. Batono! Let's go talk to you. Alright. Transit, and we're just gonna... we're just going to the residential module. It's fine. Alright, going this way. It was C1. I don't have, I don't have... Okay, so this is B. B1. Okay. So I think C1 is over here. No. Yes? Is this... No. Okay. Going this way. I'm pretty sure, like, I've broken into, like, every single one. Okay, there's C1. Yep.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here?
What's CSD?
Circa Security Division. They've been known to break into apartments from time to time. Think they're above the law, you know how Zerka is. But I'm still curious why you're barging in here. Does a locked door mean nothing to you?
I mean, I break into places, but I want loot. Just like I started with basically nothing, and you know, just like is loot. The just looking around.
Just looking around in another man's apartment? You're either very crazy or very dumb.
Sorry, I'll leave you alone.
Just get out of here.
But I want to talk to you. Batono, I want to talk to you.
You again? What do you want now?
You're Batono, right?
What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor.
Lieutenant Gren sent me to look for you.
Dole sent you? Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place.
I'm not going to turn him into Lorso. Like, no. It's the right thing to do.
Easier to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after.
If it's your safety you're worried about, you shouldn't. After Zerka is exposed, they won't dare to move against you.
Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out.
The TSF can put you under its protection.
You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely.
I can protect you.
You? Look, I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I think this might be a little out of your league.
I mean, I was a Jedi. I'll see you safely to the TSF office.
A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving.
Yeah, come with me.
Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
Oh, so I have to... So he actually has to follow me. I actually have to, like... Okay. This is... I don't remember having to do this. I don't think I might have not have actually done this quest before. Because I generally go through... Oh, yep. Yep, there's some guys. There's some mercenaries. Hello there, mercenaries.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business.
Lorso isn't taking Batono anywhere.
That's fine. We weren't planning on taking him anywhere anyways.
Well, great. Alright, let's try to stun him. Ah, cool. Let's take care of this one then. Oh, do you guys not have your weapons? What have I been doing? Let's give you a vibro sword. Okay. Let's give you also a mining laser. Sure. Okay. Atten, do you have... You're generally, like, using your blasters. Let's see. What are your... Feats. Yeah, blasters, and then he's got dueling, so like one weapon fighting. Okay.
That was a close one. We need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
You're right, let's go.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
I hate to interrupt this reunion, but there's nothing else. I should be going.
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the favor someday.
Alright, thanks. Okay, so I don't think... Yeah, alright. Nothing. So, alright, so I finished that side quest. So now all there is the escaped criminals, which I can't get anything for until I get, like, some sort of, like, proof, which I'd only really be able to either get from, like, maybe, like, Zerka's computers, or, like, going onto the surface itself. So, I guess at this point, I'm gonna go get that restoration droid. So, let us go! Go talk to the Thorian down here to get that droid. Alright, Ethorian. Greetings! Chodo Habat sent me to help deliver the replacement restoration droid. Yes, he sent word ahead of you. Please enter. They're waiting for you inside. Got it, thank you. Much appreciated. Alright. Open Bay 2 door. Okay, let's go. Is there anything here that I could potentially loot? Let me just go see if there's anything that I can loot, because there's storage over here. There is a locker. Let's, yeah. There's nothing. Nothing in the locker. I use security and everything, but there's nothing. Okay.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Yes, we are all pleased to see you. Chodo Habat has said that another would arrive soon.
But it seems we have some additional visitors.
Some visitors that we do not want. Who are you? How did you get in here? They're just a bunch of thugs, you know? I wish I had like the like group stun. That would be great. Or a lightsaber, so I could throw it. Let's see. He's got like a sword out already. This guy doesn't. This guy has a blaster. Let's try to stun this lady, I guess. And then, oh, she saved. Alright, that's fine.
Let's settle this.
Okay, taking care of business. Oh, go over here. I am grateful for your assistance. That was most terrible. I wonder who could have ordered such a thing.
One of the assailants was carrying this.
An assassin's tool. It is no surprise that hired killers would carry weapons such as these. It looks as though the blaster has been heavily modified. Interesting. I believe you are correct, though I am by no means an expert. Such modifications are illegal on Citadel Station. Lieutenant Gren should be informed so that he might conduct an investigation. But more importantly, you must take the droid back to Chodo Habat. I fear there may be more attacks if we do not see it quickly to safety. Yes, I'll get the droid back to the Ithorians right away. Alright, let's also, like, loot if I can. Can I loot? Yes. Okay, there's remains here. Alright, there's stealth field enhancer. Okay. Nothing else. Alright, cool. Actually, Atten, weren't you wearing, like, I haven't fully... that's right, because I never, like... I got my stuff, but I never, like... re-equipped everything. So, let's do that now, you know? Let's give you, the military suit. There we go. And we'll give you 1 energy shield, and we'll give you a Mandalorian melee shield. Let's see. That one gives wisdom. That one gives poison. That one gives awareness and damage resistance towards sonic charges. Let's give him... We'll give him the survey gear. Sure. And then... let's give him the reflex. Because I think that is supposed to help with those that use blasters. And then... Let's give him the demolitions, the safety harness. And then over here... I have to turn this over to Lieutenant Grant, right? So I'll just, I guess, give him another mining laser, or actually, he should probably have a blade. Yeah, we'll give him that. And then gotta get everything all figured out. All right, do that. The Rakaton band, possibly. No, we'll give her the breath mask. No items there, right? Energy shield, and then... I guess a Paragus mining shield. Oh, and also, I think you're the only one that might have stealth. I don't know if you have stealth. Power skills. Yeah, she's the only one that has stealth. Well, I shouldn't say she's the only one. Atten has stealth. I'll give her the stealth band though. And then I think, yeah, I'll keep that one on. All right. Well, that's that. We're good there. Let's talk to the droid, so he will follow us back to the Ithorians.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Yes, follow me to the Ithorian compound. I am gladdened by your safe return. My people sent word of what happened at the docks.
To command, Master.
Good. Our computer system has been prepared for your arrival. You may begin transferring your data into it immediately.
I shall do so now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
I am grateful for your help in this matter. Please accept this gift as a gift from my people. I mean, I guess I could ask him about it, but would he know anything about it? I found this blaster on one of the assailants. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with this sort of thing. Perhaps you should take it to Lieutenant Gren. He may be of more help. Alright, thank you. Now what? This incident at the docks confirmed one of my fears. The gunmen were from the exchange. Zerka has hired the criminal syndicate to work against us. Long have I suspected that the Zerka and the exchange worked together, the former supplying manufactured arms to be sold via the latter's black market channels. Now with the TSF keeping a closer eye on Zerka activities, the corporation has turned to the exchange to be its fist on Citadel Station. What is there to be done? I have tried to meet with the leader of the exchange here, a Quarian named Lopak Slusk. He has refused my every invitation and allows no one inside the exchange suites. I fear he does not take us seriously. The Jedi, though, are renowned as warriors and diplomats both. Perhaps you might speak with Lopak, show him the value of a restored Telos. I mean, I'm not a Jedi right now. But I could speak to him. I'll go speak with him. I am most grateful for your assistance. I will guide my thoughts towards your safety, and Lopak's as well. I wish you, okay, what did you say? Let's, go back here. I wish harm upon no one, is what he said. Alright, good to know. So Ethorian diplomacy. Chodo Habat has asked that you speak to Lopak Slusk. Yep. Yeah, so I'll need to do that. I need to also level up. Okay, what was the new thing that I got? The Jalshe perception. Okay, yep. I like it. Okay, let me... Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll take that. Alright, let's level up. Skills. Do the usual persuasion, awareness, and security, which leaves me with 2. And I was working towards computer use, but I can level up my repair now. So let's do that, because I would like to upgrade HK, or I would like to fix up HK, not exactly upgrade. Although I think, can you upgrade him later on? I feel like that was like something you could do, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. It's been so long since I played this game. Okay, feats. Let's, so I like being able to, do that. Master 2 weapon fighting would be nice. Let's see, that gives me a +1 attack bonus. This one would give me more vitality. Yes, more vitality. And also subtracts 10% of any damage over 20 points. Nice. Okay. I think, let's see, this is also, so like advanced Jedi defense would also be good, but I think I'll go with, actually, oh my goodness, excuse me. Let's see. I could go down here, I think, and get the class skill repair, which makes it easier for me to get repair. I would also have to catch up with repair. So I will add that feat this time around, because repair is actually quite nice. It is useful. Okay. And then powers. Do I want the night speed? I think that one gives me an extra attack. Yes, it does give me an extra attack. which is nice. Stasis is also nice. Once I have a lightsaber, the advanced throw would also be nice. So let's go with, I think we'll go with Night Speed first. We'll add that power, and then we'll accept that. Okay. Once I get, like, Jedi robes that actually, like, do something for me, like, once I do that, like, I'll be using Force Speed all the time. Force Speed is great. Okay, Ethorian diplomacy. Right. We need to go talk to Lopak Slusk, which I have to get into contact with him probably through Luxa, if I remember correctly. You know, I haven't gone over here yet. Let's go over here. Onderon Diplomat.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
Who are you?
I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it.
Why are you here?
The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air.
Alright, well, I'll be going now. Yeah, yep. Yep. Ooh, there's loot. I don't think... Oh, there's also a lab station. Nice, okay. Communications terminal. What can I do with the communications terminal? I guess I'll poke at it, after I get these supplies. Med pack! A single med pack! Alright, I'll take it. I might need it later. Communications terminal. No incoming calls. Alright, log out. So there has to be an incoming call for it to work. Got it. There's also a terminal there. Do I want to poke it? Let me save before before I try to poke at it. Okay, we'll save. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's poke at it. There's nothing. It's just a medical unit terminal. Alright, logging out. I might have been able to use it to get the medical supplies. That's probably it. Okay, well, let's, I guess, go talk to the exchange. The guy at the exchange office. And then he'll probably say, you need to go talk to Luxa. She will be able to get you in. Alright, exchange, dude. You have no business with the exchange. Get out of here. I'm here representing Chodo Habat. The Ithorian? We have no business with him. Then how do I set up an appointment? Through his second, Luxa. She's usually in the cantina in Entertainment 081. Alright. I'll be going now. I'm not threatening him. Okay, so going to the cantina.
I do not approve of this alliance we have formed with Chodo Habat and his Ithorians.
Why is that?
Habat has an agenda, and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends.
Everyone has an agenda, Kreia. I don't sense he intends to do us harm.
Be that as it may, it would be best if you avoided such needless entanglements. You are too valuable to be caught up in the struggles of this planet.
Perhaps you are right, Kreia, but we need his help, at least for the time being.
True. He may be able to help us locate the Ebon Hawk, but still, you must be vigilant.
It's like, like, Freya has a nice ability where, like, she makes it so you gain more experience, so you level up a little bit faster. So, like, she is useful in that way, to be in your party. She will say what she thinks, though. And her philosophy is kind of, like, interesting. 'Cause, like, she's a very gray character, at least throughout the game. So, you know, it's a thing. We're gonna go to the entertainment module so that we're closer to a cantina door. She does have that ability, though. She gives you more experience. So, like, I remember it said something somewhere. Kreia. I don't know if it's, like, in feats or anything, but, Force Chain, that's... Mentor. So when she is level 1, she gives a 3% bonus to all experience points earned. At 7th level, she becomes a 5th. This becomes a 5% bonus. At 13th level, this becomes a 7% bonus. So she does give you extra XP. I mean, yeah, you can get XP without her. But she does make it a little bit faster. Just by that little bit. It's like I tend to not have her in my party when I have that option. But then I will also, like, talk to her all the time too. So, because she is a mentor in this game. All right. Luxa.
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit?
Yes, go on.
I handle Vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopak Slusk.
I don't see it as her complaining, really. It's more of her trying to get you to think. Like, think about what you're doing. Like, she was mentioning, like, he has an agenda, which, you know, everyone has an agenda. She personally doesn't like his agenda. And, like, Kreia is a very, like, interesting character. She doesn't tend to like the light side options. I have played this game before. I just haven't played the restored content. Which I am with this playthrough. It's like Kreia is a very, like, interesting character that, like, she's very interesting, and she does make you think a little bit more. I think there's a little bit extra, like, just, like, extra little bits here and there with the restored content, if I remember correctly. It also apparently fixes some things. So there is that. I've heard that it is the best way to go about playing this game, is to use the restored content mod. So. If Kreia talked like Yoda. Aw, man. You couldn't take her seriously if she did. It does play the same. Like, as like, I have been playing it. It does play the same. It just has, like, extra story bits and everything. Uh, okay. Your exchange?
Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That Squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them.
See, I don't know. I just know that there's extra little bits to the story with the restored content. It's like, I think there's been like little things here and there that I like, because it's been so long since I've played that it probably just feels the same, but like it just at the same time kind of like feels like there's just like that extra little bit. So like I think most of the like restored content is closer to the end potentially. And like some of the other missions. So the robot planet? I think that requires like the HK facility whatever, because I think that was like an extra separate restored content mod. I don't doubt that the story is the same, but yeah, I wish that Kotor 2 did have like more time spent on it. Because like it, at least when I remember playing it last, it did feel like the end was like very hollow, if that makes sense. And it just felt like there was supposed to be more, and then there wasn't. And I don't know if like the restored content like helps bring more things together or helps like get a little bit more closure, but like I remember when I last played, the ending felt very like hollow, but at the same time kind of like you kind of sat there and like just thought about like the game, and you're like, there was a lot to the game. It's like I wish there was also a Kotor 3. That would also be nice. I know that they tried to do something with like I know they tried to kind of like fix things with like the online Knights of the Old Republic. Well, except it's not Knights of the Old Republic, it's Star Wars The Old Republic. It's like I know they tried to do something there to make it like the next KOTOR game, but it just wasn't Knights of the Old Republic. So, technically, I think Disney, because they own Star Wars, they own the games. Like they could. I don't know exactly how everything works. I know they're not like in charge of these games. Like they kind of like I think they because EA is in charge of like Fallen Order and like see Fallen Order and it's the Survivor. There we go. Like those two games I know that EA was kind of like overseeing. And I think they might have like made like some sort of deal with EA for like Star Wars games, but I don't remember. Because I think the like I think so like one of the games that is being made is like Outlaws, right? I think it's called Outlaws. That one's gonna be the deal with EA has expired. Okay. It's like I know that was a thing at one point. But like Outlaws I know is like going to be like I at least have seen some articles that has said that Outlaws is going to be like only on like the Ubisoft store or whatever. Ah, yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Okay. Yeah, Disney technically still like has like rights to like the Star Wars like titles. Um but like they don't really like own the games, I guess. Or like they do, but they don't. It's kind of weird. Like they're how the contracts and everything work out, I think, are all sorts of jumbled up right now. So, but yeah, they didn't really like do anything. They didn't make these games for sure. They didn't fund these games at all. So, it's like I think yes, exactly. They don't develop the games, but they do own the rights. So that is a thing. All right. Well, just yes, these games were made before Disney bought Star Wars, but because they bought Star Wars, they do technically own the rights to these things. Technically. Okay. What do you mean?
Look, are you really Jedi?
I was, but not anymore.
Exactly. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable sort. Tell me, are you a capable sort?
I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thanks for the follow. Yeah, they did make like all of this non-canon, which does suck a lot. A lot of the books that came out also were made non-canon. And there were like some really good books. There were some really good Star Wars books, and they're just not canon anymore. I know that they're trying to bring back some of it though, with like some of the things that have been mentioned in like Rebels, in The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is so good, by the way. Just like if you guys haven't watched that one, watch The Mandalorian. I haven't watched the third season yet, though. I am slowly making my way towards that because I'm also like having my boyfriend watch them with me because he had never watched like any of the Star Wars. Like I think, well, not like any of the Star Wars. He watched like the original movies and I think the prequels. But then like he hasn't watched anything else. So we're making our way through. I'm actually gonna like take like a really short break. My cat just got into something, or at least I heard her get into something. So I'm gonna be like right back. Let me just get onto the be right back screen real quick. And let me like start up some music. Let's not do that one. Let's do like, yeah, we'll go with that one. All right, be right back. Okay, so it looks like I came back just as the song is almost ending, but let me just kind of like do that and then... Alright, switching back over. Okay. Let's see, what did I miss here? That was 2004. Ah, yes, the KOTOR 1 remake. Or at least remaster. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a remake this time around. Like, I'm pretty sure they said it was a remake, not a remaster. A remaster would be nice, though. Like, even if they just upgraded all the models, like, that would be great. Yeah, the extra planet being the only change. I mean, it's not the only change. Like, it's more like little bits and pieces in the restored content. Like, there's little bits of, like, dialogue that was removed in the original version that was put back in. And I think there's, like, there might be, like, a few quests that, like, you couldn't complete before that you can now. I feel like the restored content mod is kind of, like, more of, like, a fixing up the little bits and pieces that kind of got forgotten, or, the little bits and pieces that, like, just add that little extra flair to the game. That's what I took from, like, what the description kind of, like, for the mod said. Like, that's what I took from that description. So, anyways, back to the game. I'm capable, yes?
Good. I like that in a woman. So here it is. Help me with Lopax Lusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. And find your missing ship.
What's your problem with Slusk?
What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren? Slusk works for Goto, out of Nar Shaddaa. Now this Goto, he's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Goto keeps the squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopax Lusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help.
I'm not killing your boss for you.
So run him off, Citadel. I don't care. Look, until Slusk's out of the picture, he'll just keep sending men after you. And who do you think took the Ebon Hawk? It was stolen from the exchange in the first place, you know.
It was an exchange ship?
Indeed. The pride and joy of a man called Davik, the exchange boss on Taris. How that ship escaped the Sith's destruction of Taris and Davik along with it, I don't know. But no matter. It's a stolen ship.
How would this work?
I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal?
I'll think about it.
You do that. Come back when you've made up your mind. So long, beautiful.
What do you think this game compassed the first time? Can you elaborate? What's different from this game to the first game? I mean, I feel like this game, honestly, I feel like the writing is a little bit better in this game, even if it is like incomplete because like they were rushed. I do feel like the writing in this game is a little bit better. Like a lot of the moral choices are a little bit more it is more complex. Like the moral choices tend to be like, it's not always like right or wrong. There's some like middle ground. Like one thing that I remember very prominently, at least with when it comes to like going to Nar Shaddaa, which we'll eventually get to. There's something that Kreia says that like you don't really like, you feel like you're doing the right thing, but it ends up hurting the person in the long run. So like it's kind of like situations like that like it makes you kind of like think a little bit more, but like if you're playing like a light side character, you're kind of like, well, like you still have to do this thing, because if you don't, then like they're just So it's just kind of like you have to do like, there's a lot of like I feel like the characters are more fleshed out. There's just so much. You usually go to Dantooine. I'm pretty sure yeah. It's like it's very interesting. Like it's very interesting how this game shows some of her philosophies and everything. Like it's very, very interesting. And I like it. Is a good game. It's good writing. So yeah. It's like my brain is kind of blanking on the whole conversation I had with Luxa because we got sidetracked. So let's look at the messages log again, because like I'm pretty sure I have to agree to take out Slusk. But then like once we're there, like then I can be like, I don't actually want to kill you. I want things to work out type of thing. Yeah, right, because Goto is another interesting character. Like, it's oh man. There's so much to this game. There's also like a little bit of like extra little bits, like the just even like choosing your main character. If your main character is female or male, you end up like with a different companion later on. So like that is like an interesting like callback type thing with the great. Oh yeah, and Korriban is even like more creepy. It's great. Just like because like Korriban in the first game, like the caves were super creepy. The tombs, like they were kind of creepy too. I know one of the tombs like I completely like messed up on. I remember that like with the live stream that I did with the first game, I messed up with one of the tombs. And I'm just like, well, that's the choice that happened, so I guess we're continuing on. Because like there's a way in the first game to like I think it was like Agenta Paul's tomb or something. You're able to like actually talk to the droid instead of like having to fight him. Um, I think it was Agenta Paul's tomb. I could be wrong. It was one of the tombs. And I think one of the tombs I wasn't even able to get into, but you technically can. I just apparently went through everything too fast on Korriban. I was like, I it had been so long since I played the game. Why does the first game make you get to know your companion's backstory? I mean, like, it, I feel like the first game was maybe like a little bit more like character. I mean, like, this game is also very character driven. But like the first game feels a little bit more like character driven. Whereas this game feels like they were trying to flesh out the world a little bit more. Okay, Mark Aragnos' tomb, yes. Right. I didn't get to do Agenta Paul's tomb because I went through the through Korriban too fast. And Nagasato was the tomb for to be able to like become a Sith, but not actually become a Sith. So, uh these games are good though. Like this game, it does like yeah, the Nagasato's tomb has the star map in it. Yep. Um, just like the way the second game actually kind of like because like they could have gone the route that like Mass Effect did and like they could have like maybe continued the story with like Revan's point of view or something. Um, but instead they kind of went in like not real like kind of a Dragon Age way of going about things where like you're playing different characters that affect the world. So like uh but like the way that like this game jumps off of like the first game is like it's great. It is good. Okay. Well, let's see. Lopax Lusk. Uh, yeah, that's the only thing that I'm seeing that I can get into the exchange quarters. So let's I mean I could try to explore, see if there's other options, but I think she's the only option because the other guy was like, you have to get an audience through her. And then this guy actually maybe. Yeah, I don't see honestly, I don't see BioWare going in the direction that Obsidian did with this game. I don't see it. Like I really don't. Like BioWare does make great games. But like I don't see them going this direction. I feel like they had to kind of like um bring in Obsidian for this game to kind of like be what it is. Just like that's what I feel like. um but let me see if I can maybe go talk to the exchange dude again. I don't know if except like I don't know how that works. Because, like, I'm going light side. So, like, in theory, letting Lopek know that his, like, second is trying to take care of him would be, like, the light side thing to do, maybe? Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Do I turn any of my companions into Jedi? Uh, I mean, when that becomes a mechanic, like I usually make at least one companion a Jedi. So, let's see. So let's go talk to the guy, see if there's a way to get in that isn't like being like, I wanna, you know, kill the dude, which I don't. I mean, he's not exactly like a good guy, but I usually make the companion that is decided by your gender, the Jedi, usually. You have no business with the exchange. Get out of here. Well, I need to speak with Lopak Slusk. He's not expecting you, so you're not getting in. Yes. I am talking about him. I could be like, but I'm the Jedi he's looking for. Yeah, let's go with that. So you are human, now beat it. Okay, well, I guess I have to go talk to Luxa then. Let's see if he says anything different. Oh, I can say something different. I mean, like, I think he's usually the one that ends up being a Jedi. And then the bounty hunter. I think they can be Jedi as well. I just usually he's the first one that I make a Jedi. She wants to have him killed. Everyone wants Lopak's dead human, but no one has the nerve to do anything about it. Alright, well, I'll be going now. So I do have to talk to Luxa, to be able to get in. Got it. Alright, well, let's go back. I'm trying to remember all the other companions. 'Cause, like, I think there's a few that you can't bake into Jedi because of just their character themselves. And I'm trying to remember who else you could. I know one you receive as a Jedi, so... Although, if they're a Jedi, who knows? Transit to another module. Entertainment module. Yes, yes there are. I believe one of them is Barris, if I remember correctly. And then the other one is the Luminara. I believe that is correct. Yeah. Yeah, Luminara and Barris. There we go.
Oh, you're back. Going to take me up on my offer, hmm?
It's the only way I'm gonna be able to get in. Oh, right, the blaster. Can you tell me anything about this blaster?
Hand it over and let me take a look at it. I can't say I recognize it. It's good work, though. Whoever fixed it up knew what they were doing. It's certainly not mine, I can tell you that.
Thanks anyways.
So forward. I like that. I handle vice. You know, spice, gambling.
I mean, I know she's exchange. We've already gone through this. Atten? I think he's another one that I usually make a Jedi. Just like I think sometimes I leave some of the characters as like the class that they are. At least the last time that I played. And I think Atten I tried to keep the same, and I think yeah, I think Atten might have been the only one. I mean, when you do make him a Jedi, like it's kind of trying to redeem him, I guess, or whatever, from his backstory, or trying to make him, I don't know, like he's a very like. Atten's also a very interesting character. Like all the characters in this game are fairly interesting. In the first game too. Although the first game, like I feel like some of the stories might have been like a little bit like cliche. But like it's interesting. With Atten, like it's like it's nice having a Jedi, you know? It's nice having the Force powers. I've already set this to her. How many people do I make a Jedi? At least 2. At least 2. So, this time around, I don't know. Maybe we can decide that together. It's like the audience and I can decide who becomes a Jedi and who doesn't. Speaking of, I do have like a YouTube channel at this point in time that I've been uploading my VODs to. And like I might put up some polls and stuff for like later on for either like decisions to be made in games or what have you. What companions went to be a Jedi or want to be a Jedi? Anyways, let's see. I'm not looking for trouble. What do you mean? I was, but not anymore. Because I've already gone through this conversation with her. Why does she want to go through this conversation when I just asked, like, what... Do you have anything to say about this gun? I'm capable, yes. How would this work? I guess I could have, like, been like, I guess it's a deal.
Again, then. Best of luck, beautiful.
Alright. What companions? I mean, I probably will make Disciple a Jedi again. Because, like, he's kind of boring without. I think like he's the only like kind of boring character in this game. At least I feel like he's the only boring character. It's like it's also been a long time since I played this game. So like I remember feeling like he was a boring character. I'll have to like try to figure out if he's a boring character in this playthrough or not, but yeah. Okay, so the weapon, I need to go talk to Lieutenant Gren. Did I already, I think I might have already showed him, the weapon.
Something I can help you with?
Oh, we've got a little bit of a glitch here. I know that the characters do not change. It's just I don't remember his backstory. I don't remember all the little details of his story. Because it's been a long time since I've played this game again. I have a blaster I'd like you to look at.
A blaster? I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this?
I was ambushed by thugs in a dock module. One of the attackers was carrying this.
Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications. You say you found this at the docks? That is disturbing news.
Why is that?
When off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help getting to the bottom of it.
HK is a great character. HK is just chef's kiss. He was like, he was like my favorite character when I first played the game. I think Karth was like my second favorite. Mission is also like a good character. I think Johanny might have beaten her out when I first played the game, but like after replaying the game, HK is still just fantastic. Perhaps I could help you find the source of these goods.
A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it, or at least reacts suspiciously. There's more than a few people around here I'd suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster.
I'm pretty sure I know the source of the blaster. He mentioned black market, and I'm just like, oh, it's the one guy. It's the one Doros. Oh, boy. Alrighty. Oh. Asking questions is a dangerous hobby, Spacer. You'd be better off keeping your nose in your own business instead of in someone else's. You never know when you'll end up dead. Get my meaning? Unfortunately for you, you won't get a chance to learn that lesson. See, I don't remember this happening when I last played this game. Granted, I don't remember a lot of things, but I don't remember this masked attacker. That's interesting. He's wearing a mask. I don't know if the mask does anything. Yeah, he was saved. He has no weapon on him. Why did he... Oh my gosh. Okay, well... Alright. I'm gonna have to, like, tell Lieutenant Gren, like, hey, I was just attacked.
Something I can help you with?
Well, I guess he has nothing to say about me being attacked, or at least I have nothing to say to him about being attacked. I'll be going now. Okay, well, let's go... talk to the person that I'm pretty sure is in charge of that weapon. I might want to see if I want to buy anything from him first, though. Samhan Dobo. Welcome back. How may Samhan Dobo assist you? Just let me shop. At least for right now, because I would like to see if there's anything else I would like to buy off of him. The crystals, the silver crystal is tempting. I have another crystal already. What if I sold him stuff? I don't know. Because I know, like, let's see. I don't usually use security tunnelers, although they are still good to have. Clothing? I mean, I need clothing, but they have no value, which is unfortunate. Why does the assassin look like HK? I mean, that was probably something that was supposed to be explained a little bit more, with with the game being unfinished. I'm pretty sure that the HK factory was supposed to explain a little bit more about why all the droids, like, look like HK and why they were even, like, producing so many of the HK units. But, like, I don't know exactly why. Other than the fact that HK is, like, like, HK is a very skilled droid. Let's go with skilled. I mean, they probably wanted an army of them, but there probably was like a whole like story arc that was just cut because they didn't have the time, which is unfortunate. I mean, a good portion of them, yes. I would think so, yes. And in the case of like HK, because he's like an assassin droid, like they probably wanted to try to make him a little bit more discreet. But it's a thing. Let's see, do these have, no, they have 0. Okay. I know that mines are also a little bit more useful in this game. I don't need like deadly sonic mines. Maybe I won't sell stuff. Maybe I'll just try to get credits another way. I don't, like, I tend to just like, show buy list, please. And all. Maybe Misk. Yes, Misk. Do I want the silver? Yeah, let's buy the silver one. That way I have options if I want to, like, choose between the yellow and the silver crystal. Oh, I also wanted to talk to him about the blaster. Give it here and let me take a look at it. Yes, that's very interesting. Very good craftsmanship. But no, I can't tell you anything about it other than it is a holdout blaster. Upgraded. I think there's something you're not telling me. And why would this be of interest to you? I want to know who sold the weapon I was attacked with. I will admit that I sold it, but I sell a great many things. You cannot hold it against me for doing business, can you? Oh, believe me, if I could, I would, but you must understand the reality. As careful as I could try to be, they could still fall into the wrong hands. As though you cared, Samhan. Those thugs and scoundrels pay very well for you to look the other way. Ignore my brother. He is merely jealous that his current financial situation is less than successful. At least I can sleep at night. Now, what can I do for you? Right. Let's see. Do you know anything about the smuggling operation on the station? I know that it is an extremely lucrative arrangement. You might say my knowledge is first-hand. I think I have to say that I'd like to help him with his smuggling operation to potentially get him to talk a little bit more. I expect the pay is good. I pay extremely well, given the dangerous nature of the work. That is, as long as you do remember to carry out your tasks discreetly and effectively. What can I do for you? Basically, there are 3 items I need to fill out my next shipment. Leaves from the Bacani plant from the Euthorian Vivarium, a personal shield unit being kept in their docking bay, and well, but for starters, I need the Bacani plant sample. I'll try to find more. Oh, he's speaking too fast. Okay. I tried. he's talking talking too fast. Yes, I've been there. Then you must already know that their vivarium, where they cultivate the flora they import from. Yep. All right. If I've never done the HK factory mission, it is really fun experience. Metagaming 20, thank you for the follow. Let's see. I mean, I haven't done that. Is that like part of the is it part of the restored content, or is it part of the HK factory content? Because I have the restored content installed, but I don't have the factory content. Okay. That might be something I'll have to look into, because that, like, I mean, I am playing this game because, like, I haven't played the restored content, and I would like to. Which is obviously why I'm playing it. Very specific. Oh. Does that mean I have to, like, look up maybe, like, a walkthrough or something? I try to, like, not look at walkthroughs because that's how I personally play. I just like to, like, go through and kind of, like, see where things take me. But, like, yeah, it would be easier. You see, I do want to experience, like, the extra content that does show up. So I might have to see if there's, like, what I have to specifically do. I'm assuming I at least need to repair HK, which I was planning on doing anyways. But I guess I'll have to look it up, see how that works. Other uses? So you have to do a lot of missions. Okay. A lot of steps in the beginning of the game. How far in the beginning? Because, like, we're on Telos right now, which is part of the beginning of the game. So I just need to walk in there and take a plant. Not even a whole one, just a few leaves of a particular specimen. Oh, yep, he's still talking too fast, so letting you guys read it. I read faster than my mouth likes to actually like talk. But when I'm talking and reading at the same time, it's a thing. None of the squads. I've run into the first HK unit on Paragus. But I haven't run into the squads yet, I don't think. I think that happens after we escape this station. What should I do then? You should be careful. I'll leave it to you to figure out the best way to get to the leaves. Okay, I'll be back when I have them. Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna go talk to Lieutenant Grant and be like, hey, so I found this guy and I'm one step ahead of you. Let's also see what he has to sell. Welcome back. Is there something I can get for you? Just let me shop. Let's see. Right, I can get a Jedi robe here. The dark Jedi robe's very nice. Although the gray Jedi robe... I don't have the credits. Don't have the credits. Alright, well, I'll get the credits later. And by then there might be better armor. I know that there's like one set of armor that I really like in this game. Actually, I guess there's two sets of armor that I really like in this game. Lieutenant Grant! Lieutenant Grant! Got information for you!
Something I can help you with?
Yes, Samhan wants me to get 3 things for him, then he'll make a shipment.
If we knew when he was going to make a shipment, then we could catch him. What are the 3 things he needs?
Leaves from the Ithorian's Bakani plant, their prototype shield unit, and medical supplies.
All that? If that's the size and substance of his usual shipments, it helps explain quite a bit. It will take some time for me to assemble those. All right, everything's here. Take these to Samhan. After that, come back to me and tell me the exchange has been made, and I'll go to the dock module to wait for him. If he won't let you leave until the transaction's completed, go with him. I'll post one of my men near the docking bay, and if he spots you, he'll summon me. Understood?
Understood. Just make sure you're there, please.
I'll be there, don't worry. You just make sure you get him to the docking bay. We have to catch him in the act.
Got it. Alright. Aw, man, if I was going dark side... all the things. Alright, Samhan! Samhan! Let's take care of this, this shipment of goods. Alright, Samhan. Welcome back. How may Samhan Dobo assist you? I've got the items you were looking for. Incredible! This is quite a windfall. I wish I had employed your services earlier. With all of this, I'll be able to make a little bit... Yep. I'm trying. I'm trying, you guys. Sure, when do we leave? No point in wasting time. Let's go.
About time you showed up, Saman. Get your things loaded. I'm already behind schedule.
Alright, I'll only take a moment. No need to get so worked up over it.
You don't understand how it is with Zerka. When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we? The faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there. You're all under arrest and your possessions will be seized as evidence.
This is ridiculous. The TSF cannot just barge in here as they please.
That's enough, Samhan. Don't bother protesting your innocence. We know all about your business thanks to our friend here.
Glad I could be of help, Lieutenant. What? You set me up! I'll see you burn for this.
He's got a grenade. Take him down.
It's like, don't throw the grenade. Well. Alright, I surrender. Arrest me and put me in your force cage. I have no desire to continue this fight.
I thought you might see it my way. All of you, come with me.
This is a foolish error you have made, Lieutenant Gren. You cannot hope to keep me here.
I think you may be overconfident with your chances, Samhan. We now have evidence of your smuggling operation, and even the Council cannot ignore that. Again, I have you to thank. Without your assistance, it would have been impossible for us to place Samhan under arrest.
I would not be surprised if someone has actually learned all of the dialects in Star Wars. I would not be surprised. Just like, there are, so like, the fact that there's like the whole Elvish like alphabet, there's also like the alphabet for like Star Wars itself. Like, people have had to make these up. And there's also like the fact that like people have actually learned them. So I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised in the least if someone has. Want to thank me? Credits will do fine. I mean, credits are nice. It was necessary to remove this criminal.
Now we can be certain he will be removed. I believe a long sentence awaits him, and the Citadel will be rid of his influence for good, though there is always the possibility another will take his place. I promise to pay you handsomely for your assistance, and I'll keep my word. Now I must attend to my other duties. Again, thank you for your help.
Thanks for the credits. Ooh, 500. Nice. Is spooky time? It's kind of spooky time.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe.
Oh my gosh, that would...
Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die.
It's like...
Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
It's like Nihilus and Grievous are like Grievous is one of my favorite like baddies in the canon Star Wars. Although like his introduction was like in like the original animated Clone Wars. And like that original animated Clone Wars version of Grievous was kind of like, oh my gosh, he's gonna like kill everyone type of thing. Like, and like he could be that way in like the like in the 3D animated stuff, but like he tends to be a little bit less so. He's more in like the Clone Wars, but he's just like he's like OP in the original, like when he was originally introduced. But yeah, both Grievous and Nihilus have like good voices. Good voices. Although they're probably heavily like they've got like heavy modifications, I guess, to their voices. Yeah, I thought it was Galactic Basic too, but you know, it's like you learn something new every day. You learn like when it comes to Star Wars, there's just so much to it. There's so much. High Galactic is the alphabet. Got it. Dundas probably has something to say about his brother. Samhan is my brother, but I am happy to see that he has gotten what he deserved. In appreciation, allow me to give you a discount on anything in my inventory. I think I bought a crystal from him before. It would have been nice to know before crystal. That's okay. Thank you. Let me see what you have. Does he have a discount on the robes? He does. I could technically get one of these robes, but I might want to wait until like there's a better selection. So I think I'll wait until there's a better selection to get Jedi robes. Okay, let us continue on here. So I actually need to go back to the exchange, I think, to finish up that quest. Okay, transit to the other module, and we're going to the exchange. Okay, I keep on forgetting where they are. This is not the way. This is the way. I have no business with the exchange, except I do. Lexa sent me. I hope you know what you're getting into, human. Well, human is here to see Slusk. Everything checks out. Please open the door. Alright. Bye, dude. He knows it's about to go down.
I'm terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today?
Oh, that is also, like, that is pretty cool. I enjoy that. It's like, Star Wars, great. Of course, why else would I have been sentient? Perhaps the mistake is in the system?
Well, very well. What was your name?
Lana Verde.
Excuse me, Lopak Slusk's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door. There you are. Have a good day.
It's like, thank Thank you. Okay. Everything is so far so good. Peaceful. I honestly want her to, like, leave so that, you know, she doesn't have to die. Is there a way to do that? I didn't even, like, look at all the options. I probably should have. Like, I don't want her, like, because there's gonna be a fight. Like, I know for sure. You've got a lot of nerve coming here, Jedi, with the bounty we've got on your kind. What do you want? I'm here representing Chodo Habat. You what? I gave very specific instructions regarding that hammerhead and any of his cronies. Who let this idiot in? Matu, bring me whoever was working the door. Nahata, tell... Ooh, okay. That's this foolish Jedi.
With pleasure.
Hey, that works. Okay, let's take care of him.
This shall not stop us for long.
Hey, that's rude. Kreia. Let's do that.
Everyone down!
I think when we share a force power, I think it's the version that was... Or maybe not. Is it the version that she has, or is it the version that I've got? I can't see the... In the first game, they had a way for you to see at least what your, like, status was. Or, like, the symbol, at least. They don't have it in this game. That's something that I didn't realize. Unless it's somewhere else. Which I'd have to look. Okay, give me the remains. Pheonix blaster. Okay, would that be better than the blaster you have on, Atten? Oh. I didn't realize I had that. Plasma torch, Pheonix blaster versus the holdout blaster. Yeah, we'll give him Pheonix. Ooh, it has damage bonus. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you keep that. Alright. Well, that's that. Gotta get in here. I didn't see any other... nope, there's no other, remains. Got it. Gotta heal up. Alright, Grimorian boss. Luxa said you were strong. I will get you inside. We will see how strong you are. Boss, Matu is here with Kubus from the door. You wanna see him now? Yes, I will send him. What? Whoever let you back in here better be dead, or they'll be wishing they were when my droids are through with you. Well, your droids are not gonna be happy. I do this again? Hey, it worked with one of them. You've handled yourself well getting this far, but you should think things over carefully. I can be a very valuable ally. Just what is it you want? To join the exchange? Money? I just want you to leave the Ithorians alone. Really? All this trouble just for that? It seems we have some visitors. I was wondering when you'd show up, Luxa.
Slusk.
I assume this was all you're doing?
I may have had a hand in this, yes.
I suppose I should have known. You always were an ambitious one. Enough with that, though. On to business at hand. I don't think it's possible that all of us will be leaving this room alive. Can't we talk about this? Come to an agreement? Only if that agreement involves Luxa's termination. I'm not looking for a fight.
I guess it's just like they say. If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Well, I think that means he's keeping me alive, but she is not happy with me. So, let's try to get one of these Gamorreans out. I guess that didn't work. That's fine. We'll just, do our normal thing, you know? Oh my gosh, Atten, what are you doing? Why are you... Oh, jeez. Well, Kreia and I are doing just fine. And Atten has the ability to just come back up. Thank you for your assistance. I had suspected Luxa for some time, but I thought I'd let her show her hand. I want the exchange to stop meddling in the Ithorians' restoration effort. Why would I want to do that? The Ithorians are ruining my profits. Because I asked you to? Come now, surely we can do better than that. The exchange isn't trifled with lightly. Better? Look around. You saw what I did here. I suppose you do make a bit of sense there. Fine, I will allow the Ithorians to do their business, but listen to me when I say this. The exchange is not bullied. If you push, expect to be pushed back. Got it. Thanks. Yeah, Mace was... like, there had to have been, like, a way that he could have, like, grabbed onto something. Although, like, I guess... I'd have to look at how, like, maybe the structure of the building is again. But, like, I feel like he would have either been able to, like, catch himself on, like, a ledge of some sort, or he would have, like... It's like Mesa's... I mean, like, he's also, like, not the best Jedi. But, like, I feel like he could have done something. Although, like, lightning would have affected his muscles and everything. Even though he's a Jedi, he's still human. Unless he was some other, like, humanoid, type race in Star Wars. Because... Mandalorians are humanoid. Force push before you hit the ground. I mean... Yeah. I mean, there's a lot with the Force. Like, while watching with my boyfriend, he's just like, why didn't he just do this thing? Or like... So, like, there's like a lot of moments where it's just like, use the Force! But then it's like, I feel like the Force has to be working with you, and maybe in that moment, like, it was working against him, because, like, the balance had shifted just in that moment. It would also make the movie too short. It would. Let's see. Get the items. Is there any other items? I mean... he might get mad at me if I try to loot his office. Should I save? I'll save. I'll save before trying to loot his office. Okay. Yep. Let's do some loot. Eh? Okay. So far so good. Okay. I could loot those things. Can I loot this thing? I could loot that! I just looted your place, dude. He didn't get mad. He didn't decide to turn on his turrets. It's like, I'm alive. Is the office lady alive? Oh, good. It looks like she's alive. Well, thank you.
Don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
I'm not here to kill you. I mean, she's probably in the wrong line of work. Get out of here. There we go. Oh, hey! That didn't give me dark side points. I just wanted her to get out of there. I didn't want her to come back. You know, that's a good question. There's probably like a lot of lightsabers that the Empire just has like in storage. And they just like, they're too dangerous or whatever, so like nobody uses them. Or like if they do use them, maybe they're like repurposed for like the Inquisitors or something. Let's see. I need to go talk to Chodo. This way. Chodo, I think your whole thing with the exchange is done. I did have to kill some people, but it wasn't by choice. You have returned safely. Did your meeting with Lopac Slusk go well? Define well. I have convinced Lopac Slusk to leave you alone. I sense that your meeting did not go peacefully. It saddens me greatly that blood was shed. It was not my intention to cause them. Still, I am again in your debt. Until we find a more fitting way to commend you, please accept this humble gift. It came from a lightsaber that belonged to a Jedi once by my herd. Once of my herd. Let's see. Going light side. I mean, like, I'm also like a loot gremlin myself. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he said it's from a lightsaber. Is it like the colored light, like the colored portion of the lightsaber? Or is it like an actual portion of the lightsaber? Like, is it the crystal or is it like an actual portion? That, because the lightsaber would be nice. I will say thank you. What remains to be done? For the restoration project to continue in earnest, the Telosian government must be made to see the cancer that Zerka has become. Their security division is merely an army of badge-wearing thugs. They supply weapons to the local black market, they steal restoration zones and land illegal salvage teams on Telos. But Zerka has embedded itself within the government using Telos' own laws to protect itself from censure or investigation. Legally, the Telosians can't do anything. If you can bring Zerka's corruption to light, perhaps the Republic could intervene and cast them out. That is what I would ask of you. How did Zerka embed itself in the first place? The Telosian government initially welcomed Zerka's presence. The corporation offered Citadel Station inexpensive resources and affordable privatized security. Alright, I'll help you. The Zerka offices in Residential 082 contain a secure mainframe. It is a closed system, inaccessible from outside. So it can't be sliced. Correct. We have skilled technicians among us, but they cannot access the system. I am certain this mainframe contains files that would expose Zerka's corporation. It is only a matter of obtaining and then passing them on to the Telosian authorities. Oh, that's an interesting little bit of lore. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize Zerka was actually, like, still a part of the Star Wars, like, movies and, like, shows. Oh, man, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Obi-Wan Season 2? I mean, that's pretty cool. I thought, like, Season 1 wrapped up things pretty well, though. I didn't know there was going to be, like, a Season 2. Like, don't get me wrong. I would love to watch Season 2. I would love to learn more about what's going on with Obi-Wan during that time. Other than, like, kind of just hiding in a hole and then randomly, like, hello, I'm here, I'm Uncle Ben. It's like crazy old Ben Kenobi. It's like, yeah. I mean, that would be kind of cool. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that they were, like, doing, like, seasons of, like, standalone stories. I mean, that would explain why the first season kind of wrapped things up fairly well. How do you suppose we obtain those files? There's an employee of Zerka who may be willing to assist us in our cause. He spends his time in the cantina. Well, more than that, I do not know. We seek a solution that sees no one harmed, but have found none. I am confident that a Jedi could find a way to make things right, but... I don't know if I'd be able to sneak into their offices. I've already, like, messed up so many things for them. They'd be like, what are you doing here? You're just here for more information. Get out of here. Okay. That's good to know. Good to know indeed. Good to know that there will be more Obi-Wan. It's like currently my boyfriend and I are, like, watching through Andor. That is good, by the way. It's so good. Andor's just, it's good. It's good so far. We haven't finished it yet. We're trying to, like, watch things kind of in order, but not really. So the pacing, I think, for Andor is a little bit on the slower side. But it gets good. It is good so far. I think we've got, like, about 2-3 episodes left, I think, but is good. Hello there, General Kenobi. Let's see. I told you I'm not a Jedi. So you said, again, I am sorry. I'll see what I can do. I'm sorry, there is not much more I can do, but I hope for your success. Energy cell fixtures. So yes, I would have needed that. I can maybe make a lightsaber soon. I just need to get all the other parts. I remember like doing something with the droid in one of my playthroughs. Maybe that was when I was going with Zerka? But I feel like something happens with the droid. I think... Except I think... Yes, yes. Like, it kind of, like, also fleshes out kind of, like, how the world is kind of, like, going. Like, I feel like it shows a little bit more of, like, the evils that are happening, and more of, like, the type of people that are a part of the Empire and everything. Like, man. Rebels also showed a little bit of that, too. But, like, there's just... so... It's good. It's good so far. I am enjoying it. Okay. Right. I could have just gone to the thing. Let me go back to the thing. It's faster to go this way than to go the other way. I mean, it takes more than one person a lot of the time to create a system that you see with the Empire. And like in Rebels, there's like more people that are introduced that you kind of like see what they kind of like think and what they do. Oh man. And then there's like there's Bad Batch too. Bad Batch does a lot too. Oh man, there's a lot of the new stuff is like there's some good stuff coming out with like Bad Batch, with which I'm looking forward to the next season of Bad Batch. Oh my gosh, like Bad Batch is so good. I wish there was going to be more Rebels. I've heard that there's not going to be more Rebels, but Rebels was also really good. And like I feel like there's just like some connections that you kind of like make between like there's the animated series that you like, the 3D animated series that you kind of like make connections with, and then with Andor, I I'm watching Andor and I'm just like, oh, this must be like between like this time and this time in Rebels, and it's just like, oh geez. I just I am enjoying how much it is expanding the universe right now. Like, I wish that some of the other extended like universe stuff, some of the stuff that became uncanon, was canon again. Namely, like a lot of this like Knights of the Old Republic stuff. Okay. Resistance wasn't good. I haven't watched Resistance yet. It's like basically I wanted to catch up on stuff But like my boyfriend hadn't watched a lot of the stuff that I wanted to catch up on. So like we decided we were just gonna start watching things from like timeline order. So we haven't gotten to Resistance yet. And like Disney has like their stuff set up with like timeline order. Although it's not 100%. I kind of wish that like Disney had like a way of like moving the individual like episodes and stuff and like kind of actually making it timeline order. I feel like that would be a fun way to watch all of the Star Wars stuff. Okay. We were transiting to the cantina, right? Because we need to talk to the Zerka. Just skip Resistance. It's like I'll have to maybe like watch like the first episode, see how things are looking in the first episode. If it is completely like if it starts going in the like super kiddie direction, because like I have heard that one of the series went in like super like kid like direction, like not even like intelligent kid direction. Just kind of like not good. Alexa's gone. Yep. Alright, Corin Fault, I need to talk to you.
So, you're back.
What do you do at Zerka?
I'm Zerka employee, Citadel Station Branch, number 85. Finally worked my way out of the trenches into a promotion. Then Zerka transferred me here to the Outer Rim to manage the military reclamation effort. And that wasn't the worst of it either. Now I've got Lorso as my new superior in a career that's going nowhere.
Young Jedi Adventures. See, I didn't even know there was like a Young Jedi Adventures. Like I knew there were like other smaller series. I just didn't realize there was like a Young Jedi Adventures. So I guess like maybe I'll need to look into that. I haven't even watched all of like the Tales of the Jedi stuff, which isn't like anywhere in the timeline, I don't think. Like, let's see. There's there's Star Wars Visions, which I haven't watched the second season of. And then there's like Tales of the Jedi, I think, is what the other like kind of like side like content is. And like I watched like the first episode, and like I feel like that one had something to do with Ahsoka, if I remember correctly. So like I haven't watched all of that yet, but I want to go back to it at some point. Because I've been watching the other parts of Star Wars, right? So, you know. It's a thing. Maul as a child being trained by Sidious. I feel like that might not be youth appropriate. Paw Patrol, but toddler Padawans. Got it. Young Sith Adventures, I don't think would be youth appropriate. Because the way Sith tend to train their Padawans is not generally good. Just like it would not be good. It might like cause some nightmares for children. It's fine. Let's see. Tell me about Lorso.
Yeah, Jana Lorso. That woman's a look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, and then I'll move in for the kill.
How do you think she'll mess up?
She's got her hands in too many dirty little...
It's like I've
Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks.
Gone through this line of dialogue before, but...
Just forget it.
Maybe I can help you.
What? What do you mean?
There's some files I'd like to get my hands on. Files I imagine wouldn't make her look good if they went public.
Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Zerka mainframe? You're crazy. What are you, some kind of slicer?
I'm just looking for some dirt, that's all.
Well, I am sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system.
So how do I get in?
This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test?
Of course not. Look, our goals are compatible. I want dirt on Zerka.
And I want Jana Lorso looking dirty. Alright, other than Jana Lorso, only B-44 has free access to the mainframe. He's a protocol droid, her administrative assistant. If you controlled B-44, you could walk right in.
But how would I get access to B4D4?
Nearly all the Zerka technicians are planetside these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Ithorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in Residential 082, Unit 2B, I think. If you had his credentials, B-44 would leave with you willingly.
Alright, I'll be on now. Okay, so I am remembering things correctly, kind of. I do get control of a droid, but it's not the droid that I was thinking of before. I am going a little bit over time here. Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I'm just trying to reach for my phone. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Oh, I will have to stop streaming in a little bit. Let's get to... I think I might need to talk to Chodo before I can talk about, like, the credentials, potentially? That sounds like something Palpatine would probably, like... I mean, he probably wouldn't say that, in that way. In, like, a kid's show? He might! Like, if he's not being Palpatine, he would... Yeah. Okay. So let me go talk to Chodo real quick. And then... Let's, Ithorian compound. And then maybe I go talk to the technician for the credentials. Because I would assume that Chodo would want to know the plan before we start doing the plan. Chodo! Ah, you have returned. I may have a solution to our problem. Yes, please go on. Zerka's administrative assistant is a protocol droid. If we could steal that droid and reprogram it, then it could access the Zerka mainframe manually, gather the files, and give them to us. Quite brilliant. Do not concern yourself with the reprogramming. My herd contains technicians who can perform the procedure once the droid is brought here. I'll return later with the droid. Alright, so he A-okayed the stealing of the droid. It's fine, you know? It's all in good faith. Yeah, I'll just continue this way. Because because I have to talk to the technician, which I think I ran into earlier when I was looting the apartments. I mean... Let's see here. Is he in one of these? I don't see him. Because I remember him being a Duros. Is he this one over here? I think this is the guy. He's got all the droid tech, so... Oppo Chano. Do you need a droid repaired? Because if not, I have much work to do. I want your droid technician credentials. My credentials? What for? I need to borrow Zerka's administrative droid. B4D4? But why? Because I need him to get some files from Zerka's mainframe to expose Zerka's corruption to the Telosian authorities. Expose Zerka's corruption? Oh, I see, I see. That is a good cause, yes. I cannot do that. I mean, don't bite the hand that feeds you. You can't, why not? Because I cannot afford to jeopardize my contract with Zerka. Your contract? Why is that? I need the credits. Credits? What for? For a loan. A loan? From whom? It is no concern of yours. I mean, I answered all of your questions. Yeah, I answered all of your questions. Yes, this is true. I took a loan from the exchange to cover gambling debts. I had to stay on Citadel Station and do freelance technical work to repay it. Will I be able to go back into the exchange to maybe talk to Lopak? The Zerka contract is my best paying. If I lose the contract, I cannot repay the loan. If I cannot repay the loan, the exchange will kill me. Yep. So I cannot give you my credentials. I could ask if I can repay him. What if I repaid your loan? You would do this? It is many credits, 2,500. I don't have that, I don't think. I'll be back when I have the credits. Or if I can find a different way to pay your debt. Because that's a thing. Okay. Again, I will need to check to see if I can go back to the exchange and see if I could potentially ask them. I don't know. I mean, it looks like I can walk right in. Yeah, let's try to talk to Slusk and see if he'll help me here. Oh, concealed turret. Okay. Nope, can't talk to him. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get those credits. Because let's see, I could potentially sell some things. Like, I haven't been using these Rhodian blades. I could also sell this vibro cutter. I don't think the vibro cutter is even, like, upgradable, so that one's not upgradable either. The non-upgradables I might be able to sell. At least the stuff that I haven't don't have a use for. Okay, so I'm gonna transit. I'm going to sell some things. I'm going to at least get the credentials. And then once I get the credentials, I will call the stream. Okay.
Yes.
Kreia, let's do some of this, please. Thank you. That way we move a little bit faster. Okay, let's have you talk to him. Welcome back. Let me shop. Let's sell some things. There's an exchange negotiator, which I probably won't use. The plasma torch I probably won't use either. That one would get me up to where I need it to be. That one is worth nothing. And so is that one. Okay. Well, I guess I will sell this item. And then, call it good. Okay, close that. Go all the way back. Let's get those credentials, and then I'll call stream. Okay. Transit. We need to go back to this one. Okay, and then this way. No, not this way. This way. I always get turned around. Always. Okay, and then he's over here. Do you have those credits? Yes, here. 2,500 credits. Thank you. Now I can repay my debt, and you can take my droid technician credentials. I'll be going now. Alright. Well, I've got those, and then that should give me at least the journal update saying, like, yeah. So I've got the journal update that says I need to go get B4D4. So... There we go. Alright. Well, I appreciate you all for watching the stream. It was a lot of fun being able to talk a little bit more Star Wars today. Let's save so that I know for sure that we'll be back here. I'll need to level up Kreia and Atten. I'll do that next time. But I appreciate you guys all for joining. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Tomorrow I'll be playing a little bit more of Unravel 2, if that's something that you guys want to watch. If not, that's fine. It's like, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!